Today's topic, parties. If you invite someone to your house and you say that you're going to have a party and that person speaks English, they're going to expect at least 15 or 20 people. One time, a couple times actually, I've had people who don't speak English invite me to a party and I go to their house and there's 2 or 3 people. Imagine my disappointment. So what do you call a small group of friends who meet for a good time? We call it in English a get-together, right? Usually, so that is not a party, okay? That's a get-together. So be careful about that. Well, that's it for this topic. I'm going to ask some people on the street what they think a party is and how they would feel if they were invited to a party and there were only 2 or 3 or 4 people there. And we'll see what happens with that. All right, late. If I invited you to a party, how many people would you expect?
Probably 10 to 12.
Okay, what would you call a small gathering of people, 3 or 4 people?
A group.
Get together?
I'll get together.
Sure. Would you be disappointed if you were invited to a party and there were only 2 or 3 people there?
I would.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Like if you went to a party, how many people would you expect?
I think like 22 is the cutoff for me.
22 is a cutoff. Okay.
Yeah.
If you went to a party and there were like 3 or 4 people there, how would you feel?
I would feel good. I don't mind a small gathering.
So
but
is it a party if it's 2 or 3 people?
no, it's a gathering.
Gathering or a get together?
Get together, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Well,
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Okay.
Have a good one.
For example, if you went to a party, like if I invited you to a party, how many people would you expect?
If you invited me,
Well,
I'd expect
anybody,
40. They're usually bigger today. I'd expect 40.
40 people? Okay.
Right.
If you went to a party and there were, say, 2 or 3 people there, how would you feel?
I would wonder why there's only 2 or 3, and I would maybe leave quickly. Maybe.
Yeah. Would you call it a party?
Oh, certainly not, my friend.
If you went to a party, how many people would you expect to be there?
I would hope that there would be 20 at least.
20, okay. Let's say if you were invited to a party and there were like 2 or 3 people there, how would you feel?
I would not consider that a party.
What would you consider that?
Hangout.
A hangout? Okay, all right. So yeah, because my students, right, they'll invite me to a party, but they consider like 3, 4, 5 people a party.
Yeah, that's not.
So it's definitely not a party. Right?
No, not a party.
Tell them, it's not a party.
3 people is not a party.
I'm making a video about parties, ESL video. Well, great. The definition of party, like, take like a minute. It's for the children. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Don't turn your back on them. If you were invited to a party, how many people would you expect to be there?
To a house party or?
Yeah, like let's say,
I would say
your friends or someone invited you to a party. How many people would you?
25, 30 tops.
Okay. If you went to a party and there were like 4 or 5 people there, how would you feel?
I wouldn't call it a party. I would call it just a reunion.
A reunion, gathering,
Yes.
get together.
That's right.
But it's definitely not a party.
No, not at all.
You might feel disappointed?
A little bit.
A little bit. So, okay, so tell them 3, 4, 5 people is not a party.
Yeah, exactly. 3 or 4 people is not a party. It's a reunion. A party for me would be starting 10 people and up.
Okay. I'm making a video about parties. It's the definition of a party. It's for my students. It's for the children. And if you were invited to a party, how many people would you expect to be there?
Maybe 30.
Okay. If you went to a party and there were like 4, 5, 6 people there, would you consider that a party?
No, I would think that no one showed up.
No one showed up. Would you be disappointed?
Well, I don't really like parties, so I wouldn't be disappointed. But if I was going there thinking it was going to be a party, then yeah.
And what would you call it?
Just like a get-together or,
Great. All right. And just tell them 4, 5, 6 people, it's not a party.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6 people is not a party.
Not.
No, it's a get-together.
Get together. All right. Great. Thanks, guys.